What's up, what's up, what's up? This your boy Hits from DIBeats Production and the Incredibles. First, I gotta give a shout out to my boy, my partner, my ace, my brother, my little brother, the Mighty Joe. I know y'all see them on YouTube. Excellent producer. And on that note, I want to talk about producers and I want to talk about beat makers. Everyone calls himself a producer, and maybe out of 100 people who say that, only 15 of them actually are producers. So it's a big difference. Now, I can go into a lot of detail on that, but I'm gonna stick just with the making the beat process. A producer's process in making a beat and a beat maker's process in making a beat is completely different, and their stopping points are completely different. Think about this. Think about a daddy and think about a father. I know a lot of y'all know what I'm talking about when I say this. You grew up just like I did, and you know the difference between having a daddy and having a father. I mean, they both did the same thing to make the baby, but what they do after that, after they make that baby, and what makes you a father or just makes you a regular daddy. There's a big difference. Same thing with producing and beat making. There's a serious difference. A beat maker, they think their job is done once they make the beat. Okay, they might sequence it up a little bit, put a couple drops in. Okay, they're good. A producer, they'll make the beat, they'll get a sequence, and the whole time they're panning certain things left and right. And then that's easy stuff too. They're making sure things are leveled. They're listening to it on their car, in their car, in their house, in a club mix. They're trying to hear it on as many different speakers as they can before anyone else hears it. A producer understands a lot about EQing, a lot about the dynamic range. They understand the mixing process. And a beat maker stops there. Okay, me personally, some of my favorite producers, I heard me say before, my favorite producer is most likely going to be Kanye West. Love Kanye West, not just because of his beats, but his quality. Timberland, his quality is ignorant. But Dre, another person, Dre's also a mixing engineer. Dre mixes for 50 Cent, he makes for Jay-Z. The Kingdom Come album, all Dre. And that's hard to do as far as a producer, but you see what I'm saying is he's a real producer to do. He's a real producer. The Mighty Joe, I've seen him make beats. I sat there with him, and we get into it all the time about like different techniques we can do to make that beat sound more full and just a lot more radio ready. That's a good word to say. A beat maker stops, and these producers that I just named, they go that extra mile. You need to understand what EQing is, okay? Understand that. Don't just stop there, okay? So when you listen to that, when you listen to it, your ears need to be listening, not just, oh, that beat's hit, oh yeah, I like that. No, your ears need to be listening, dang, that string and that keyboard, they ain't meshing together, okay? Sometimes you can't just turn things down and make them fit. No, you're going to have to EQ certain things. You're going to have to, I promise you. If you don't, then you, like I said, you're a beat maker. Second, you need to understand about compression. Okay, compression, limiting, expansion, gates, a lot of different things you're going to need to know about. Reverb and delay. Okay, there's certain times if you want something to sound like it's right in front of you, that's reverb. You might want to use that. If you want to push something back in the mix, put a delay on it. I'm not saying like a 5-second delay. I'm talking about maybe like a 5-millisecond delay, and that'll make a big difference. Different things like that. So, like I said, briefly remember this. Some of y'all have the hottest beats I've ever heard, but no one else is ever going to hear them because the quality sucks. That's real talk. Some of y'all have the potential to be great producers. You can do a lot of things. Challenge yourself. Don't just make the beat. Be a producer. This is Hits. I'm telling you, don't be a beat composer. Don't be a beat maker. Be a producer. Alright? God bless you. One love. Don't make music, make mighty hits.